Let me ask you something powerful. Have you ever worked so hard that your sweat could build an ocean, yet your pocket still run dry like Harmattan soil? You wake up early, you grind daily, but at the end of the month, all you have left is bill, tired bones, and another promise to try again next month. Listen carefully. If you are only working for money, you will spend your whole life chasing it. But if you learn to make money work for you, your sweat will start to build something lasting. Today, I want to show you how to move from being a slave to money to become its master. This message is inspired by a powerful book titled Making Money Work for You, written by Amechi Ogalagu, voice of wisdom, a teacher of life transformation, and a storyteller who blends real life experiences with a deep financial truth. In chapter 1, titled Stop Working for Money Alone, we meet a young man named Obinna, whose story mirrors millions of people across Africa and beyond. It is the story of honest hustle without growth, of men and women who work endlessly yet remain trapped in the same financial cycle. The promise of today's talk is simple but life-changing. By the time we are done, you will see that your hands may work for money, but your mind must make money work for you. Before we dive deeper, pause for a moment and picture this. Two men, same strength, same effort, same hours of work, but one remains broke and the other grows wealthy. Why? Because one labored without a plan, while the other turned his earnings into a seed. That's what this chapter reveals, that the difference between survival and success is not in how hard you work, but how wisely you make your money serve you. Now, let's open the lesson behind the story. If you treat money like a god, it will enslave you. But if you treat it like a servant, it will work for you. In the bustling city of Enugu, a young man named Obinna Mbekwe labored daily under the scorching sun. His face always coated with sweat, his hands calloused from years of manual labor. He was a bricklayer, honest, tireless, and dependable. Every morning, before the cock crowed, he would tie his worn-out boots, sling his bag over his shoulder, and walk to the construction site. His reading was simple: work, earn, eat, sleep, then repeat. Obinna lived by the old saying his father always quoted, "A man who does not work must not eat." And Obinna worked day in, day out. Yet, month after month, year after year, he remained stuck. No savings, no land, no investment. He was simply working for money. One evening, as he rested beneath a mango tree near the site, a shiny black SUV pulled up. Out stepped a man, well dressed in a sharp native outfit with the polished shoes. The man looked familiar. Obinna squinted and recognized him. It was Chinedu Ono, a childhood friend from their village in Nsukka. "Obinna, now you be this?" Chinedu called out, smiling broadly. Obinna sprang to his feet, dusting his trousers. "Chinedu, long time oh." They exchanged greetings, warm laughter flowing between them. Chinedu looked around the site and said, "So you still dey do this bricklaying work?" Obinna chuckled. "Yes nah. Man must hustle, no food for lazy man." Chinedu nodded slowly, then looked at Obinna with a kind seriousness. "But Obinna, do you want to keep hustling like this for the next 20 years? Obinna frowned, unsure how to respond. Chinedu continued, "You see, when we were young, I also used to believe that money comes from only through hard labor. But over the years, I learned something very important. Money is a good servant, but a terrible master." Obinna raised his brows. "Explain, Biko." Chinedu sat beside him and began to share a story that changed Obinna's life. Once upon a time, in a small Igbo village, two farmers, Ekene and Ifeanyi, were neighbors, but had equal portions of land. Same rainfall, same strength. Every morning, they woke up and tilled their fields. But there was one major difference. Ekene farmed and sold all his crop each season. He used the money to buy fine clothes, attend festivals, and enjoy life. Ifeanyi also farmed, but he saved a portion of his earnings and planted some of his profit into a small poultry business. Over time, Ifeanyi's poultry grew. He began selling eggs, then chickens. While Ekene still worked his farm with a hoe, Ifeanyi hired laborers to help him while he managed his finances and business. 10 years later, Ekene was still farming alone under the sun. Ifeanyi was managing a large farm, poultry, and a shop in the nearby town. Ekene was working for money. Ifeanyi made money work for him. Obinna stared at the ground, chewing on Chinedu's words. It hit him deeply. I have been hustling, he said slowly, but I never made a plan. Chinedu nodded. That's the trap most of us fall into. We move from one place to the next, thinking only of today's bread. But the wealthy doesn't just think about surviving, they think about strategy. Obinna asked, but how do I even start? Chinedu leaned in and said, first, change your mindset. You are not poor because you lack money. You are poor because your mind is focused only on labor. Until you begin to think like an owner, you will always live like a worker. Chinedu handed him a small notebook. Start tracking everything you earn and everything you spend. Then begin to ask yourself, how can this money grow? Don't wait to be rich before you plan. Plan so you can be rich. The next week, Obinna made changes. He stopped spending all his daily wages. He spoke to a local carpenter and offered to partner on a small woodwork job during weekends. Instead of chasing more hours of labor, he began chasing more value. He remembered an old saying his grandmother used to say, he who chases money blindly will be outrun by it. Instead, he now wanted to lead money, direct it, control it, and send it on assignment. Throughout this journey, Obinna learned to embrace the wisdom hidden in Proverbs. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. He realized depending on just one job or source of income was risky. The early bird catches the worm. Planning ahead, wake up early to think, not just work, open new doors. Make hay while the sun shines. He saved and invested during good seasons so he wouldn't suffer during dry ones. A fool and his money are soon parted. He avoided impulsive spending and learned to respect his earnings. Before Chinedu left town, he said one final thing to Obinna. Wealth doesn't start in the pocket, it starts in the mindset. Shift your thinking from hustle to ownership, from survival to strategy. Let money work for you. Now, my brothers and sisters, what are the lessons from this story? The heart of this story is simple. Money must serve you, not rule you. Obinna's eyes were open to a truth many never learned. That hard work alone is not enough. Wisdom multiplies what effort only sustains. Here is the first lesson. Wealth begins in the mind, not in the pocket. Until your thinking changes, your outcome won't. Secondly, don't just work for money. Give your money assignment. Every naira, every dollar, every sweat drop you earn should have a purpose to grow, to multiply, to create more values. And finally, the goal of life is not endless labor, it is financial freedom. Freedom that allows you to rest, create, and live fully, not just exist in survival mode. Remember the wisdom. Money is a good servant, but a terrible master. Once you master it, it becomes your soldier. But if you let it master you, it becomes your prison. Now let's bring this home. How can you make money work for you starting today? Step 1, track your money. Write down what you earn and what you spend. Money respects those who respect it. Step 2, save before you spend. Treat savings like a bill. Pay yourself first before you pay anyone else. Step 3, invest small, but start early. Don't wait for millions before you plant. Start where you are in skill, small business, or digital opportunities that multiply value. Step 4, learn continuously. The world belongs to learners. Read books like Making Money Work for You, because financial ignorance is more expensive than poverty itself. Step 5, change your company. Surround yourself with thinkers, planners, and doers, not just hustlers. As iron sharpens iron, so does a wise seed sharpen destiny. If this message struck something inside you, if you are tired of working hard and ending up with nothing, then you owe it to yourself. Get the full wisdom behind this transformation. Get your copy of the book, Making Money Work For You by Amaechi Ogalago. This book is not just another motivational talk. It is a manual for financial rebirth. It will teach you to stop chasing money and start commanding it. It is time to break the cycle. It is time to break the cycle from worker to owner, from survivor to strategy, from hustle to harvest. Before I go, let me leave you with this. The poor work for money, the rich teach others how to do both. So today, ask yourself, are you a servant of money or is money your servant? Because at the end of the day, your sweat may feed you, but only your wisdom can free you. Once again, this is inspired by Amaechi Ogalago's life transforming book, Making Money Work For You. Get your copy, read it, live it, and let your money rise to salute your name. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure that you share this video. As you have watched this video, I know you have learned something from here. But don't hesitate to share it so that other people can benefit from this. And make sure you get a copy of my book. Once you do that, there is a lot to gain from it. Thank you, and God bless you.